The top U.S. general and the Secretary of Defense are to be questioned in Congress over the military withdrawal from Afghanistan last month. U.S. troops had to accelerate their withdrawal, originally due to be completed by August 31 after Kabul fell to the Taliban on the 15th. There were chaotic scenes at Kabul airport as foreign powers sought to get their citizens home and thousands of desperate Afghans begged for rescue. A suicide attack killed 182 people.13 U.S. service personnel, and at least 169 Afghans were killed when a bomber blew himself up at a gate to the airport on 26 August. General Mark Milley, chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, and Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin will speak before the Armed Services Committees of the Senate on Tuesday and the House of Representatives on Wednesday. Another U.S. general, Kenneth McKenzie, will also appear. As head of U.S. Central Command, he oversaw the withdrawal from Afghanistan. U.S. troops first entered Afghanistan in late 2001, shortly after the 9/11 attacks. By the time they left, the U.S. had spent about $985 billion and deployed tens of thousands of troops, peaking at 110,000 in 2011.
In the weeks between the fall of Kabul and the withdrawal deadline of August 31st, the U.S. evacuated its remaining 4,000 troops. It is also taking about 50,000 Afghan refugees who were airlifted out of Kabul. As many as 20 people died in the crowds which gathered at the airport in the days after the Taliban takeover. Gen Milley is likely to face tough questioning on Tuesday, especially from Republicans, who have called for him to be sacked. He and Jen McKenzie will probably be asked about a U.S. drone strike in Kabul on August 29 which killed 10 innocent members of a single family. After the attack, Jen McKenzie said U.S. intelligence had tracked a car belonging to one member of the family, an aid worker, believing it was linked to a branch of the Islamic State group. Gen Milley originally described the attack as a righteous strike. After the Pentagon established that the dead were all civilians, he backtracked, admitting that he had spoken too soon. It emerged recently that he held phone conversations with the Chinese military following concerns about then-President Donald Trump. The phone calls were revealed in a book by journalist Bob Woodward, who also said Gen Milley had told his staff that if Mr. Trump ordered a nuclear strike, then he would have to confirm it before it was carried out. A spokesman for Gen Milley defended the calls, saying they were part of his duty to maintain strategic stability. Top Republican Senator Marco Rubio described this as treasonous.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe.